podcast.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're so back right now.
back.
Wow.
Chris?
Is that a new theme song?
Yeah, I recorded that myself with my
That's for
friend.
you.
That's so
Drums.
good.
We laid down
That's so
drums.
sick.
Jazz Hill
It's
King
that's
style.
exactly what we were going for.
Oh my God. I'm
Thomas.
so into it. Yeah.
Thank you. Kevin and Thomas are here from
Hello.
Oh my God.
You've been on a
fuck.
few times.
No,
I'm sure
sorry.
you can remember.
Yeah.
And on the
Saw
last
segments.
episode, they forgot your name. I'm glad that Brad got it correct this time.
Well,
I
let's not
did.
say they forgot it. That was a Chris specialty, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. And for the nephews, Oops All Segments is the show that
There
these
we
fine,
go.
Boys
fine
are here.
that's what
gentlemen
it's called.
are from. The last time we were on your show, Chris made a lot of comments about Thomas's recently
Travis's.
deceased dog. Yeah.
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 I
Made
don't
some
know.
jokes about my dead dog, called me Travis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Came
So
in,
we're good
shit on the
hosts.
floor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we told Kevin to show up in a suit.
Well, the last fucking time we were on the show, and every time I watch your show, you have a guest on, and you're wearing suits, you're all dressed up.
Look, you
So I
can
thought-
take the boy out of the Catholic school. You can't take the Catholic school out of the boy. Look
And
at
you-
this man.
Can't take the priest out of
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. This is actually, I had to unfurl my white collar that normally sits here. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give us a spit a hymn,
Spit a hymn.
Yes. You
rap
prepare
a
for us, Father?
psalm or whatever.
If thou dost deceive thine podcast comrades through attire, misrepresentation, thou dost have sinned a great sin against
That
us.
is so crazy.
Wow,
How you guys feeling about the Chicago Pope?
that's
Oh, baby.
so good.
The
Topical.
Midwest vestment.
Topical. This will come out in June, but I am.
I thought
Next year.
I thought I'd catch up the other day, and I checked out your latest episode, and it was from January.
Yeah, we
So
haven't-
I'm
You guys
like,
were still all in for Harris Waltz.
Yeah.
yeah, there's
Yeah.
a sense of optimism in the air. That is,
Yeah, we haven't recorded or released an episode in a while, but we're getting back on the horse. We're getting
That's
back on the
great.
horse.
Back,
And
baby.
what better way to do it than with our favorite little guys?
Aw,
Call us little.
shucks.
It's just our favorite little tiny little fellas. The
It's
Oops All
accurate and
segments
representative
boys.
of our fan base, but it doesn't mean that you like.
You want to get into the episode now?
Yeah, we don't need to respond to everything, Kevin. I know it's like
Sorry. Yeah.
Don't let
no,
it
it's just
get
at the
to you.
beginning. I think there's like a nervousness. The riffing was like an IV drip for the podcast. Without the riffing, we're fucking
You're seeing
flatlining
how
here.
the sausage is made here, folks. You guys remember this segment, right?
Yes.
I think
We're not
so.
rusty at all, huh?
Oh, Rusty, a
Hey,
character in the
Shackelford.
episode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Rusty Shackelford.
That's really good.
Foreshadowing.
This is a segment of the show where we talk about what was going on in the world at the time of this episode's airing. This episode aired on January 12th, 1999. The slide is incorrect. I forgot
What
to
the
change the year. We did not go back a year. It is 1999 now. And, we always like to kick it off with a little peek at the TV guide here.
Yeah.
We are on Tuesdays this week for King of the Hill,
Yeah.
guys.
Whoa.
Tuesdays.
So season 3, they moved to Tuesdays. We're in a new year, new me.
Yeah.
We are the lead in to the PJs now. Do you guys know about
Yeah.
the PJs?
No, not familiar with the
No.
PJs.
This is
Oh,
Eddie
yes.
Murphy's
I do remember
stop
this.
motion claymation
Oh wow!
television
fuck?
show.
I remember
Yeah.
this.
This looks like
Very
it was done by the
short-lived.
people who did Celebrity Deathmatch. You guys remember that?
It
Yeah.
might have been
like that.
It's very much the same type of art style. I remember it feeling very unsettling as a kid.
Yeah. It feels unsettling as an adult, I would say.
Yeah, it was on with The Simpsons, kind of like leading up to this, but it also got booted to Tuesdays.
Sure.
So I don't think it was doing very well. I think it maybe had one season, maybe two.
I was going to
3
say, what did we
seasons
get?
according
One?
to Google.
Oh,
What the
3?
hell?
Okay.
Yeah,
Threesons. It's really good.
That's pretty decent for a claymation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
Anything else standing out here on this night of television for you, gentlemen?
Some
Well,
really
Kevin, you were saying I can't see the PowerPoint if it's supposed to be visible for me, but Kevin was saying, "Oh, there it is." Isn't
We've
Family
never
Guy
used-
debuting this week when the
Uh,
episode came out?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a spoiler ahead about what else
Oh.
was coming out this week in terms of The Simpsons or other
No, I
animated.
actually missed the Family Guy
Yeah?
thing.
yeah. Same.
So Family Guy debuted this week as well. Its pilot episode came out.
That's
And
actually
it-
huge news.
Yeah. And I rewatched it in prep, and it sucks. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really bad. I don't know if your nephews are King of the Hill fans or King.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
probably
it would be
King of the
weird
Hill
if your
fans.
fans liked King of the Hill. I'm not
That
sure.
is so
but-
crazy.
Yeah. Is that a clip from the PJs?
Yeah,
There's some
yeah.
crazy episode names on this TV guide. Like
I
Guinness
ain't
World
heavy.
Records.
I'm your father.
I ain't heavy. I'm your father.
I
Guinness
was
World
mainly
Records, the
noticing
milk squirt
yeah,
contest?
milk
Yeah.
squirt contest.
Oh,
Well, don't
whoa.
forget the nutty deputy mayor from Spin City.
Yeah.
Yeah, the milk squirt contest. Are we thinking those are cows or
Nope.
otherwise?
Do
It's a strange thing to call women.
yeah.
Wow.
Not strange, misogynistic, and on par with Thomas's usual.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of his brand.
He
Well,
does
I'm
come
gonna
on
be-
this show and make some really disparaging remarks.
Yeah,
I'm
about
going to be
women.
tuning in at 10 on NBC to protect the thin blue line, which
Yes.
Another problematic thing Thomas is sort of into.
Also, an episode title of Family Guy, to bring it back to Family Guy. There's
Oh,
an episode
sure.
where Brian becomes a drug dog and becomes addicted to cocaine.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
a good one.
classic
Yeah.
episode.
That's good shit. That's good shit.
Yeah.
Is anyone in this call a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan, or is anyone?
I don't know if I'd say fan, but I'd say
Do you know what episode Gingerbread is?
I don't.
No.
No, yeah, I don't either. I'm just curious because if like often people who love it have like a deep. This is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not huge Buffy buffs.
Our main context of Buffy is just how much it completely dogged King of the Hill in the
Right,
crushes it
season,
every
just
week.
up against the biggest show on the fucking
Yeah.
planet.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Which is, I think, why they moved back to Sundays, because the competition was a little too heavy.
It's stiff.
But we did have a couple weeks in between episodes here. The last episode of King of the Hill aired on December 15th. So we had some happenings that I was able to find. Totally missed the
This is
Family
fucking
Guy thing in my research. But the first episode of King of Queens aired.
Oh, wow.
This is
And
spicy.
we're well
are these from the
into-
first episode.
This is from, I believe, episode 13 of
Okay.
King of Queens. But it in between this kind of period of time, we did get the legendary sitcom that I used to watch when I was homesick from school.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the homesick. Left the school at lunch.
Just kind of always on type
Yeah.
situation. Yeah, I
There's
don't
some
remember a
more-
single thing about the show, but
Yeah. No, Kevin
It-
James was in it.
it had Kevin James.
It's without this, we wouldn't have gotten Zookeeper. And so I'm always grateful
Yes.
that, this
Masterful.
began the snowball building momentum, building size until we finally got to the Kevin James we know today. And
Yeah.
the Shutterstock meme, which is maybe his greatest
Oh yeah,
output.
that's his best
Mhm.
work. And also that
yeah.
lady who quit the Church of Scientology.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to her.
Yeah.
Nobody got out.
The Sopranos also premiered
Whoa.
this week. A lot
Wow.
of first episodes.
Oh my
you know?
God. The real
Great
Family
week.
Guy, some
Great
would
week
say.
for big
Mhm.
men in
Yes.
New York and New Jersey. Hey, like
Yeah.
big week for big men.
Oh yes, Queens, New
Family
Jersey. Family Guy's in Rhode Island,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Same neighborhood.
Yeah. The American Music Awards happened.
Okay.
week.
Good
Weird,
inclusion.
weird placement for
yeah.
the photos.
No, I thought it was
The
good.
listeners can't.
I couldn't put Diddy front and center.
Yeah.
He's kind of poking out the side, though.
Sort of
Creeping there.
sneakily behind, unfortunately, behind
A bunch of
NSYNC, I
young
believe.
boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear some of the winners and losers from
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
was Diddy honored at this event?
I'm actually not seeing Diddy on here on Nerd. The best pop rock male artists. He was a nominee. So
There was a
we
reason for you to include him in the
yeah,
photo.
we had Puff Daddy, Will Smith, and Eric Clapton. Do you guys want to guess who won?
Will Smith.
99
It-
feels like Will Smith. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
actually Eric Clapton.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It is the 90s.
Yeah,
It is the
for that.
90s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best rock band was Aerosmith beating out Matchbox 20 and the Backstreet Boys. I don't know what these categories are,
What
man.
the fuck?
Yeah, best soul and R&B artist was Will Smith. So soul and
Sure.
R&B.
Yeah.
There was a whole
That's a bit generous to call him a soul artist. I
Right?
mean,
Yes.
considering he doesn't have one.
Got him.
well, he's got thetans or whatever, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know that he has a soul.
Midichlorians.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was 5 awards given in the country category and only 1 in rap. And that was given to Master P.
Master
Okay.
P.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good for Master P.
And then
That's
concert
the main character of the PJs, right? There's Master
Yes.
P.
and Master J. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then concert artist of the year was given to Garth Brooks.
Garth
Yeah.
Brooks.
Big year for Garth. Also a big week for award shows because we also had the People's Choice Awards.
PP Choice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and some bangers
Is that
here.
Tom Hanks? Who is that?
That's
Tom
that's Hank. No, that's
He
actually
looks-
Ray Romano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There are 2 images here.
Oh yeah, that's
Also,
Reba.
what the fuck? What the fuck is Ray Romano wearing under his tuxedo jacket?
Yeah, it's like a
It's like a little saucy little diamond.
strangely patterned vest. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
looks like he got
Looks like
a
he has
bib.
armor on. Like it looks like he has like pleated armor.
Doesn't it feel like Ray Romano's become younger since this photo was
Yes.
taken?
Yeah,
Like,
he looks good
looks-
now. He's
He
kind of got
does look
the
like a vampire. He and Reba look like vampires here.
Buffy.
That's Reba?
Buffy was
Whoa.
big. Yeah, that's Reba.
Holy shit!
Yeah, big time for Reba too. Favorite motion picture here? Some big names: Armageddon, Saving Private Ryan, and
Wow.
Titanic.
Whoa!
And
Titanic.
it was given to Titanic.
That makes
Famously-
sense.
Famously, Thomas's unseen piece.
I've
of
never seen Titanic.
You can
I'm
skip
never
it.
going to
It's
see it.
it's bad.
Okay.
Favorite?
Spoiler alerts: the boat sinks.
Wow,
Whoa.
dude!
Shit.
I'm gonna have to cut
Fuck
that.
Chris. Yeah,
But hopefully the
Yeah.
class differences don't come up.
No, Billy Zane is in it. Favorite all-time TV star was given to Bill Cosby on the night.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yep.
Insane that
All
you chose
time.
to include Diddy in the last photo and left out Cosby when he was honored in this.
Well, yeah.
He's still a favorite
think-
all time in some people's hearts, right?
All time is a rough naming because it sort of suggests it will never be taken away from him no matter what happens in the
Yeah,
future.
sort
Still
of.
have it.
Yeah,
They
it
didn't
has a
take it.
permanence to it, a little bit of permanence.
Yeah. Favorite all-time motion picture star was also given away. This seems like it was the end of the world awards. Like
Yeah.
it ends here.
They're
And
like, we
Well, we were
I guess
preparing for Y2K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They thought it was all over.
And the
Well,
new year is fresh, right? Because it's just happened.
Mhm,
So
yeah.
they know the next one could be the great,
Yeah,
human
it'll-
reset.
it'll
Yeah.
all be over. Well, the most favorite motion picture star of all time is Harrison Ford. I hate to break it to you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What
I
was
mean,
he
he is
doing
still
in the
doing
90s? Like,
The
maybe did he
Fugitive.
do like The Fugitive? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Firewall
crazy that,
was
like,
later. I'm trying to think of what his output was around that time.
He's still doing big action. Like he did an
Mhm.
Indiana Jones movie. He was just in a Marvel.
Yeah, he was
movie.
like CGI'd, right?
Yeah, he was the Hulk thing, Red Hulk.
Oh, Red Hulk.
Oh
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Like
Look at
he's-
that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of movies and movie stars, we did have some pretty exciting movie releases here. On the Tom Hanks kick, we do have you do have mail, and we did have mail.
Classic.
Yeah.
The internet is starting to be pervasive in culture.
Yep.
And there are
Yeah.
whole movies about email.
Yeah, I love this like golden hue filter that sort of feels like it was throughout everything.
The rom-com
Yeah,
s-
yeah,
setting.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's just what life in the 90s looked like, right?
Yeah, it looked like Tom Hanks and it looked like Meg Ryan
Yeah,
and it looked like
This is
about
a
70%.
yeah.
this is a remake of one of my favorite movies, The Shop Around the Corner.
Oh.
And I always like to point people to that. If you like You've
It's good.
Got Mail, check out the Jimmy Stewart version
Yeah.
back in the 40s. It's a great Christmas movie.
Wow.
At
Was
odds
this
in
a
life, in
remake?
love online.
Clown
yes.
Doctor. I didn't know that
This-
Patch Adams was so critically
Holy
Panned.
Yeah,
shit!
people did
Whoa.
not. I
Look
mean,
at that disparity, brother.
21.
yeah, this is the
That's
first
crazy.
maybe audience score, critic score, like combat where they really disagree. That's such a
Right.
common thing at Rotten Tomatoes now. Uh, but yeah, I think this is a remake of The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Sure, man. Sure.
The expressionistic pioneered film. Yeah, from like the 30s, I think.
To say this poster makes me like viscerally angry. The fucking doctor with the stupid clown noise, smiling sweet. I want to punch him in his goddamn face.
Why?
This poor
I don't know,
child
it's
has
just like-
cancer.
Stop trying to make me cry with your dumb image. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Honka honka. You have
Right.
cancer.
Honka honka
Thomas-
is
Thomas
You've
just
got
want-
mail. How about you've got cancer?
What if you replace that with what if you
That's
replace
really
the doctor with sort of a large titty?
All right,
Now-
moving
now
on.
we're talking.
Yeah.
And that's what stepmom's about.
That is the American healthcare
Stepmom.
system.
In that vein, Julia Roberts and Susan Sarandon star in Stepmom.
Okay.
It's basically about Ed Harris leaving his wife for a much younger woman and her becoming
Okay.
the stepmother to his child.
Okay.
I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah. Bad use of papyrus on the poster.
Yeah,
Bad use of
that's
the word
terrible.
stepmom, also, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
44%
She's actually the
of
mom
audience.
who stepped up.
Yeah, that would be a great tagline for this.
Yeah.
Or
A looming family crisis changes everything is an interesting sort of button.
It's also like, I don't know, but I have a feeling that Julia Roberts wasn't that much younger than Susan Sarandon.
yeah, they don't.
That's
yeah.
the plot of like a much younger woman.
Yeah, it seems like it was probably like a 10, 15. No, she might have been in her 20s
Yeah, I
in the
don't.
90s.
Yeah,
I feel like she's just kind of ageless, right? She always seemed
Yeah.
like she was
Hard to
33.
yeah.
which one do we think got stuck in the dryer?
Definitely Sarandon.
Great
Yeah.
question.
Definitely Susan.
Definitely Ed
Yeah.
Harris.
Yeah. What are you
Call her,
doing, stepmom? What are you doing?
No. In music news, fellas, a pretty big drop.
Oh
Wow.
my God.
Baby One More Time, the album was released this
Huge for
week.
the culture.
Yeah.
This could have been my sexual awakening, but it wasn't. It took me several years after this to begin to have sexual feelings.
And
Right.
when was that?
Yeah.
Let me think. So I was
Couple
born in
weeks ago.
91. I think it was 2007 when I finally started to have.
Oh my God. And it was actually Britney Spears too, but it was the
Yeah.
later
Yeah.
videos of her,
Crashing out.
her shaving
was-
her head,
Yeah.
When she was bald, I finally got it.
getting arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thomas was envious of K-Fed for a long time.
Yeah, he did wear a lot of fedodos. He's a big fedora guy.
I broke kayfabe and my own hymen.
What the fuck? Whoa!
Okay. All right, man. Video
It's
game
still real
news.
to me, damn it.
We did have the release of the first-person shooter
This
South Park
game
game on the
kicked
N64.
Ass.
A lot of people hate it, but I enjoyed
What?
this game a lot.
No, I love this game. I remember renting this game and getting frustrated as fuck walking around and pretending I understood some of the more adult references when I
Yeah.
definitely didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone famously had nothing to do with the game as well.
Really?
Yeah, and
Interesting. I
they
didn't know
always
that.
hated it. They just kind of like spit out a few games on the N64, and then they were like, "We're not doing this anymore until we can make it." And then they came out with like Stick of Truth and
Stick of Truth, fractured
Fractured
Butthole.
Butthole, you know.
Those are
Sure,
good games.
you guys really have a deep sort of understanding of the Matt Parker tree.
Yeah, no, we talk about it a lot on the show.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
more than King of the Hill, actually.
I
Yes.
feel like people were really impressed with the difficulty slider based on race in one of their recent games, where the
Yeah.
darker your skin, the more challenging the game is. That was a
Yeah.
pretty good idea.
Yeah. They should add that to more games, huh?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
The character creation screen.
I can never, in a weird way, it makes it so that you can never like really immerse yourself properly and have an easy time. Like,
Well,
if
yeah.
you're a minority, you always struggle. This is- even in the games,
Even
you
in a
wanna-
fantasy
I
land,
can't
yeah.
escape and put myself into Skyrim. Oh
Rounding
my
it
God.
out, though, it was Jeff Bezos'
What are you
35th
doing?
birthday on this
Happy
day.
birthday, Jeff.
That's what he looked like
Yeah.
at 35?
No,
I don't know if
Oh,
that's 35.
it's
I just
horrible.
typed in
Oh,
bad
okay,
photo of beef.
Fuck,
beef
that
Bezos.
sucks.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the 90s was famous for like people that were supposed to be looking 30, looking old as shit, and I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised.
Wow, that
You
is
saying he doesn't look good?
he doesn't look great. That's for sure.
Good
Huh.
is not the word I would use.
I think he needs a little more HGH at this age. He hasn't quite become.
Needs a little more HGH, and he needs to send more women to space.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the last face you see before you die, I
Yeah,
think.
for sure. Before you get eaten like a snake.
Yeah. Consumed whole into the body
Snake
of
meal style. That does it for that segment.
that was just to get out of the segment.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about the episode? I said I'm not rusty, man. I haven't recorded an episode in like
It
3
took you
months.
so long to
It's
get
the
right.
morning, all right? Don't talk to me till I've had.
You're drinking it then. It's
Don't
there.
talk. Okay. Chris,
It's
what episode are we fucking talking about?
Start the mower up here, boys.
Anywho, I'm-
Season 3, episode 10 of Firefighting. We will go. This is a good one.
I loved this episode.
Mm-hmm. It's
What
very
did
fun.
you guys think?
I don't know. I don't know if it's in vogue on this show, to be honest, if you don't like the show. I like the show. I didn't like this episode. I thought this was kind of a mediocre episode.
Of
There's
the
some good
podcast
stuff.
that we're doing right now, or
Yeah. Sorry. What are
Got
you
it,
talking about?
yeah.
King of the Hill? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Great. No. I honestly I thought that it was a little. It didn't work for me in many ways. There are some highlights and some really great moments, but overall, I thought pretty middling ep.
Let's see if we can win him over. I think
Yeah.
my previous context was the episode we watched before this was Pretty Dresses, and it heavily involved
kind of a bummer.
suicide. It was just kind
What's
of the whole
happening this season.
the whole
What's the
theme of the
few this
episode.
season that are very unusual.
Yeah, it was just Bill trying to off himself for
Yeah.
an entire 22 minutes, and it wasn't very funny.
No.
So this was a nice, the little Three Stooges of it all was kind of a
Yeah.
nice change.
Yeah.
This
of
one's a
pace.
nice break.
I'm in the middle, I think. There's some really great bits in this, some of the all-time bits, maybe.
Yeah.
But then there's also a kind of weirdly, I thought the story itself was sort of strange. It felt a little out of character at times. And
Especially
some
for
things don't,
Hank. Yeah.
yeah.
At
Some
times.
things don't get resolved, like the strike. Like that never really
Yeah.
takes off in any way. It
Yeah.
just sort of ends.
But the episode does pay off like a deeply held itch I've wanted to scratch,
Mhm.
which I'm sure we will get to.
Yeah.
But it's maybe my favorite point in the episode and the most memorable thing about it.
Yeah.
We'll get into all of it.
Spend most of this episode kind of as a flashback. Like we start at the interrogation table with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Getting
one of those
grilled by a
start
fire
at the
chief.
ending.
Washamon.
Yeah,
Right?
it has
Mhm.
no. You're thinking of Citizen Kane, Kevin. Rashomon comes later.
Rashomon, he was a Digimon, right?
I'm not thinking of Citizen
Yeah,
Kane.
that's
I haven't
Citizen
seen-
Kane famously begins at the end, right?
Okay.
Rashomon
I
is
don't
a-
know. I haven't seen
Rashomon, you do, because it's a famous movie. Rashomon is a movie about people telling the same story in different ways. That happens later in the fucking episode, Kevin.
I
Later.
haven't seen-
Boom, boom, boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho!
Uh, yeah, we kind of start with the guys getting grilled for some big mess up. We don't know what has happened, but we start with according to a man named Heck Dorland.
Great
we-
name.
Yeah.
great name. The
Heck.
boys become
Start calling me
volunteer
Heck.
firefighters.
Heck
Oh,
Hild.
Oh, heck. Yeah, the boys become volunteer firefighters because the rest of the firefighters have the red flu. And
Yeah,
they're trying to
great line, the
unionize.
red flu. I
Yeah.
love that.
And the guys are just immediately cool with being scabs,
Yeah.
which they never really
Totally.
touch on. Like Hank,
Yeah.
you would think is like a union guy.
You'd assume he's
Right.
a union guy.
But they're
He's
just
flip-flopped
one-
several
yeah.
times.
And
There's
especially like
one
if there's any
moment where
union
there's-
you want to be supportive of, even if you're critical of fucking unions, which you
Yeah.
shouldn't
Just be the
but even if you are-
firefighters, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you think
yeah,
Hank
the-
would be, the police union, the firefighter union, they would be his people.
Yeah.
You see them striking for healthcare later in the episode for like one line, but they
Yep.
never really address like where are they coming back? It's such a strange kind of background. It's a great
Yeah.
joke though, the red flu. I love that.
Yeah, the guys are instantly excited about it. Hank's excited to drive the fire truck. We only see the family a tiny bit in this episode, but
Yeah.
we get Bobby being
God,
excited
this
about
line.
mashed potatoes was very
Bobby's
cool.
line is really good.
They're putting
The-
out spoons. Is it
Can
safe
I
to
assume the potatoes will be mashed tonight?
That was one of my favorites.
Super excited. Luann is like, I have some free time. I could be a volunteer fireman. And Hank immediately is like, no.
Well, this really scared me because for a second, when Peggy suggested that women could be firefighters too, I was terrified the show had gone woke.
Right,
But fortunately, the entire B plot is about how Peggy was too weak to lift
Yeah.
up her own
Yes.
son, and that it severely injures her for the remainder of the
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she sort of pays consequences for even trying to stick up to
Yeah.
to entertain the idea. that she-
Using a scientific principle that she likes to call leverage.
Leverage.
yes, yeah, that she likes
she
to
picks
call
Bobby up
leverage.
and does a fireman's carry and immediately pulls her groin, I guess.
Right, yeah.
Women do not have groins.
That would
Yeah.
be impossible,
Which
Bobby.
we learn later. Yeah.
The guys are pretty quickly incompetent at their firefighting. They're
Very
doing
good.
they're doing some training over in the yard, and the boys. This is where we start to get into the Three Stooges of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
can't
very
control
Three
the
Stooges.
hose.
Well, so much Three Stooges that Dale Foley just calls it out throughout the episode.
Yeah.
Yes,
By referencing that what is it, the but a bee but a bow.
the Bee by Bicky
Oh,
Bo.
Biggie
Yeah,
Bye
Biggie
Bo,
Bye.
yeah.
Is that a
Yeah.
Three Stooges
Is that a
thing?
Three
I didn't
Stooges
recognize.
It is a Three
It
Stooges
is.
reference. Yeah.
We'll get to it. I did
My
some
man
research
checked the
on it.
Wikipedia
Yeah.
trivia.
I'm
Yeah.
jumping ahead.
You drinking vodka?
Oh no, I don't. I actually don't drink alcohol. This is a
Oh.
mule. It's a soda. It's a mule flavored soda water.
From Shoppers
Ooh.
Drug Mart?
No, but it's from Shoppers Drug Mart affiliate Superstore. The real
Go-
Canadian Superstore.
Go Canada. Let's
Elbows
go.
up, motherfucker.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Ugh.
Uh,
The rest of the podcast like this.
Did you
Do it.
guys catch the name of the other firefighter that's kind of in these scenes? The guy with the dark hair?
The old guy? No,
No, not the old guy. Not Chet
I missed
Elderson.
it.
There's the fire chief. There's Chet Elderson, the old
Oh, and the guy
There's
who
another.
who Dale is kind of fucking around with.
Yes, they call that guy Beef.
Great name.
I thought it was really funny that there's a
Even
firefighter
in
named
this
Beef.
fire hall, there's a one named Heck and one named Beef.
Heck, Beef, and
Pretty
Chet.
good.
Very safe.
What a
Uh,
gang, dude.
Yeah, they pull out
Kevin,
the
did
jaws
you
of
relate
life.
to Dale sort of smoking behind his mask, getting it all fogged up like you do on the damn podcast every week?
I don't smoke behind a mask.
Well, you
I
do because
don't-
you're not
I don't-
authentic with your friends or loved ones.
I don't
This is actually an intervention, dude.
We're glad you dressed up for it.
this whole podcast relationship has been
Yeah. That's why we had you wear a suit.
yeah. So that I look nice.
Yeah.
I just need my comfort creature here for a second. Just wait.
We might be jumping around a bit, but I
Yeah.
liked when Dale excitedly said that he had speeding tickets, as though that would
Oh
make him
yeah.
a more effective firefighter.
I do.
Yeah, with the one of my favorite lines from Dale was with the jaws of life when he's explaining how it could just
Yeah.
cut through anything like an orange, and Dale
Yeah,
has
I'd
an
like to
orange.
see it
Let's
cut
see
it.
how it
Let's-
does with real oranges.
An actual orange.
Yeah, it's just cut through like a huge paint like, or oil drum.
uh in the beginning here we do see a crucial piece of foreshadowing for later in Chet Elderson, the old firefighter, has got an Alamo beer sign that he
Yeah,
really wants to plug in. It shocks Dale comically.
Yeah,
right.
the foreshadowing is heavy with this one.
It's
I
a little
Mhm.
too, yeah, you definitely see the twist coming of how did the fire start. It's not
Yeah.
exactly a surprise.
They're like,
Yeah.
don't plug that in; it'll actually start a fire and burn.
Someone
the
could
whole
have
thing down.
circumcised a bit of this foreshadowing, if you asked me.
Jesus.
That's really good, dude.
Little off the tip, little off the top. We get
That
a
is
nice,
so crazy.
we get a nice dually scene here for a little bit. We do get to see Dooley.
Oh,
The guys pull up in the fire truck and all the kids are playing football. We actually see
Oh my
Bobby
God, I
playing the
love this.
sport. Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's kind of
Bobby's
a
filthy too, covered in mud.
They're all
Yeah.
muddy.
This is sort of wholesome.
I have a sort of phone game where you just hose off a dirty Bobby.
pardon
It's
me.
what? So it's like one of those ads you see on Instagram, and it's like clean up the filthy Bobby Hill.
Filthy
Why
little
do
boy.
and you have that on your phone?
I have it on my phone. Yeah, it's
Why?
mostly microtransactions, but I do enjoy it.
it's given him
You have
viruses,
spent-
taking his data.
Hundreds of dollars.
It's my mom's credit card, boys.
Yeah, she's been calling me for help fiscally for the last couple of weeks, actually.
Calling you, one of her son's friends, asking for money.
Yeah, well, it's gotten so bad.
Yeah,
You won't listen to her, Thomas.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, this is an intervention, actually.
But sorry, you were talking about Dooley.
Oh, Dooley just
Duly noted,
Dooley-
actually.
Dooley is just like you're a
Yeah,
he's a volunteer.
Yeah, he puts so much stank on the word volunteer. I
Such a
noted that
good
as well.
burn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put a
That's the
tilde on
core.
either side of it in my notes because it's really like volunteer.
Volunteer. The guys do some more Three Stooges that they bust the hydrant, getting
Yeah.
sprayed.
Yeah.
Dale strips it. Yeah.
I
love
would
that-
love a physicist to weigh in on the water coming out both of the side and the top at an equal speed when they crack the top of the hydrant. Do we think that's how it would go, or would one sort of? I
Can you
don't
guys
know. I
get a
was
physicist
confused.
on
Let's
the
break
show
it
real quick?
down.
Yeah.
It definitely would have given Bill a concussion. It knocked him into the fire truck and pinned him there the rest of the scene.
Yeah.
Also, just the entire idea of like, hey kids, playing football in a field, we're gonna spray
Yeah.
you with a fire hose. That's what they do to protesters.
Yeah.
It's not like a
Says
fun
you're-
activity.
Yeah.
They-
And to
that
be
would have been a
clear,
good
we
callback
support
to-
both of those things.
Had they used the hydrant to spray down the striking fire department, that might have been
Wow.
a good
There you
connecting
go.
moment later.
That would be a deep cut to use
I honestly-
their own weapons
Oh,
against them.
Yeah. Yeah. I think one thing I did like about this moment, it was very wholesome when they pulled up that Hank was like making an announcement that was like kind of pumping up his son's tires.
Mhm.
Just a little casual nepotism.
Says he's
Yeah.
drafted.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that. I thought that was good to see, sort of before they assaulted the children with the water.
That's basically our first commercial break. Is there? The guys have become firefighters and they're already fucking up.
And we see
Yep.
kind of
Yeah.
like it pays off the flashback at the beginning, right? It's like, oh, this is
One other joke I liked that we missed was when Hank gets ready, runs outside, and Bobby's like, "Okay, go!" after he's
Oh
already
yeah, when
arrived.
he's practicing. Yeah.
yeah. How fast was I going? Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, no, I like that. All right, you guys are already enjoying it with other people is making me feel better about
See,
it.
you're warming up to it.
I am warming up to it. Sort
Loosen
of.
your tie
I-
a bit. You might like it a
I
bit
really
more.
think it's sort of the ending where some of the flaws show up, but there's a lot of fun along the way, isn't there?
Yeah.
Come back to after the next commercial break. We're kind of back in the interrogation room again, and I think this is where Dale breaks into turning into Rusty Shackelford.
Yes.
Um, He says like
Did he say that he is Rusty Shackelford and his attorney is Rusty
Yeah,
Shackelford?
he kind of
Yes.
changes
I think he's sort of
personas.
presenting himself as sort of having multiple identities.
He
Yeah,
he does plead insanity, so it
that's I think
checks out.
the payoff is it's, I'm crazy man.
And
I
then Bill
was
says, "I'm Bill Dotrieve, and I am also insane."
Bill Dotrieve, comma, Army Barber, comma.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to get
Insane.
his profession in there as well. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, we get a nice little like a couple shots of them fucking up, breaking a window.
yeah,
Bill blinding Boomhauer
yeah.
for a second.
And like
It's
at one point, Bill gets like a pan full of was it like something that's cooking or
Frito
something?
chili pie.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah. Hank is being nice and brings some Frito pie.
yeah.
Which do you guys know what that is? You're not
No,
from
what is
the
Frito
I've
pie?
had a
Chris.
Frito pie. It's pretty good.
You want
Yeah.
to explain, Chris, for our
It's kind
northern?
of it's kind of trough food, we'll call it. It's a
Yeah,
bit of
it's
a
pig
slop.
slop.
It's a bit
It's
of a
pig slop.
slop.
Pardon
Uh,
me?
It's pig
it's kind of
slop.
like you make chili,
It's
and then
pig.
instead of a bowl, what you do is you take a bag of Fritos and you cut the top off the bag,
Fritos.
and then
Sorry,
you
Fritos
just
being like a
chips.
Like a
chips.
corn
the
It's a
chips.
corn
like a
chip, so like a
corn.
thin
Yeah,
strip. It's a little
it's kind of like
crunchier than a
corn.
regular chip.
Yeah,
I got
Yeah.
you. Okay,
yeah,
Mhm.
salty,
okay.
corny
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and
chili.
then you just fucking put the chili on top of the Fritos. Shit's good. Shit's dank.
It's
It is
yeah,
It
actually,
it's
sounds
yeah,
really
it is
good.
actually
it's
Actually,
pretty
like
good.
really
not.
good, like
It's not.
hillbilly
And do you
food.
have to put a top on it, like to make it a pie,
Put
or
Well, you
whatever you
can
want.
also make it in like a
You can
casserole
you can bake it as a
dish. Yeah,
casserole.
people
Yeah.
will kind of zhuzh it up, for
yeah,
weddings.
for weddings?
Yeah,
Okay.
Hmm. And
Did you
big
funerals.
and
did you guys have
funerals. Yeah.
Frito pies at your weddings?
Oh yeah, that's actually all
Yeah,
we had.
Later
Yeah, it's
on
the
that night.
midnight
Yeah.
snack. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
And
Um,
at your funerals, you're planning on having Frito pies as well.
I actually plan
Yes.
on being buried in a vat of it.
So
pouring chili over your body.
Vegetarian chili.
Yeah, it
yeah,
does have
just
to be
lowering the
vegetarian.
casket into a crunchy
Yeah.
pat of.
So you can understand why Boomhauer was so
Yeah.
excited about the pie.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I wrote a note, and maybe we're a little ahead of this, but just I wrote, why are Hank's friends so stupid and reckless?
Yeah,
Like,
they really
they're
kind of
so
amped up.
dumb in this episode. They're
Yeah.
like Homer Simpson children. It's kind
Yeah.
of weird.
Their vibe is very peculiar.
They're Three Stooge in it.
And there is a
They
moment where they're like, we're going to replace you. And they all have like, they gasp in horror as though they didn't expect this. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what do you fucking think is, you're doing a terrible job?
they thought they were doing a good job. One of my favorite lines was when Hank is like lecturing them about I think it was like they were using the hose
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something, and he says
Oh,
they're
For
yeah,
gonna
volleyball.
damage the elasticity, and Bill says something like, "What you got there, party pooper? Some party poop?"
Some
He's like,
poop.
"It's actually Frito chili pie."
Boomhauer just goes, "Yo."
Yeah, he's
Yo.
stoked.
And
This
Bill
is where we
saying,
get
I
the
was
song.
ahead in ping pong, so do I win? And Dale's like, no, you
No, you
actually
automatically
lose.
lose.
Yeah,
But I'll play you double for nothing on ping pong.
Yeah.
This is where Dale does the swing in the alphabet song is the name of the song through the
Yeah.
Three
the
Stooges.
bi Bicky Bye Bo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
B-A-B, B-A-Bo. Yeah. It's
a
it's
weird
from a
Three
Three
Stooges
Stooges
bit.
sketch. Hmm. But
Yeah.
it's supposedly an even older song that like printing
Back when
press.
there were only two Stooges.
Yeah. Uh, it was one of those like learning tools for supposedly people that ran printing presses. I don't know.
Flesh and blood.
Hold on, I found it.
Oh, Becky, bye, Bo.
I said not
Hey,
to.
you boo.
Hey, I found a cupboard with all kinds.
Be you boo.
B-U-Boo, B-I-Bo. It's
I
also
don't
like
really get why he's doing that. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I think it's
all
literally
really big.
just the Three Stooges reference. That's
it's a
the
Three
only.
Stooges thing.
This is where it started to make me a little I started to get a little disconnected from the episode.
It's also
Yeah.
it's a censor bait, like from the original. Whenever the Three Stooges did it, whenever they get to do the F portion of it, there's a portion of it where if you sang it right, you could say like fee fi fucky fo, but in the
That's
Three
probably,
Stooges,
yeah.
they're using it as a bait,
Sure.
kind of. I don't know. I thought it was fun. It's
I'm
definitely
back
stuck
on
in my
board.
head.
I love it now.
I was trying to figure out, like, is he
Rebellious
spelling a
now.
word like he's calling him a baby or something? But it defied my explanations.
Yeah, yeah. It confused me.
He's just fucking around. Peggy still won't admit that she has been hurt. Luann is like, why won't you just tell him? And Peggy's like, you've never been married.
Yeah. And just to be clear, so you're both married? Yes.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
arm has actually been broken for like 3 months.
Yeah, right. And Thomas is about to get married in the near future. He's
Oh.
recently engaged.
Get engaged.
Yeah, that's right. I liked that post.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Never got a
Thanks a
thank
lot.
you
That
for
actually meant a
but-
lot to me.
Yeah.
That is so crazy.
You guys lie to your wives?
Do I lie?
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of incapable of doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Physically.
Yeah.
That's I don't
interesting
lie
because
to
the
her.
Lord
I
says you
lie
shouldn't
across
lie with
from
another
her in
man,
the
but
other
it doesn't say
bed.
anything about lying with another woman.
I lie on the day bed in the corner of
Yeah.
the room.
I lie on the couch most nights.
Yeah. I lie in the chair in the corner.
Uh,
Well, yeah.
I do let my
You're
wife know
following.
whenever I have medical ailments that need her
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
Have
If
you
I
ever
pulled my
tried
groin,
to
I'd be
do
like, I'm hurt.
like a feat of strength where you actually hurt yourself? Anyone in the group where you're like, I can do this,
No.
and then afterwards you're like, oh, that
No.
was
I've actually always succeeded.
nice.
Yeah.
Not yet, but I'm 32, so it's right around the corner.
There's
Yeah.
a
Like,
high
just
school
bust
across the
yourself up
street.
doing something, Brad.
Yeah, I know. I'm hurt. I'm hurt constantly.
It's like you're always hurt. Yeah.
There's a high school across the street that had some big tires in the field for practicing. And I went over and I was like, I can lift one of these. And I
Wait, for
did.
practicing what?
Well, like for football, I think it's like a lift and push, like tackle
Being a
practice
car.
for
You
football.
think?
I think,
Car.
yes.
It's for practicing car, Brad. What do you think? Practicing.
Vroom,
They're
vroom.
like those huge tractor tires, right? The really big, heavy ones. And I was like, I
Yeah.
can do this. And I just
Oh my
totally
God.
fucked up my back doing it.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Yeah. No,
And
I
this
mean
was
like
when you were younger or recently?
This was about a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I threw up my back having sex once.
Kevin brings this
Hell
up
yeah.
so often and it
Oh.
pisses me all of his stories are about like, oh yeah, I actually hurt my neck because I was getting
'Cause I was-
roadhead.
Oh, Jesus.
What's that?
He said
the
having
balls
sex
of you.
once.
I've only ever hurt my neck giving roadhead.
Yeah, I was gonna say receiving road.
How do you hurt your neck getting
Oh!
Because he
roadhead?
wanted to look down to see if she was making eye contact.
Well, I
gave
rear-ended
myself
that car
whiplash.
and got whiplash, yeah.
Eye contact. It's really good.
One of my favorite parts about this firehouse scene is
Oh
Hank-
yeah.
Bill steps on Hank's glasses because Hank stepped on
Oh.
the ping pong ball.
Yeah.
So Hank chases Bill upstairs, and Bill falls down the fire pole hole
Yeah.
and gets his ass stuck
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
ceiling.
also very Three Stooges.
And then
Yeah.
then the chief comes in and he's like, "Bad news, Chet Elderson died."
you know this guy
Bill-
that you just fucking met like a day ago.
Bill rips ass after he
Yeah.
says that.
Yeah.
And the chief was like, God, that was my favorite part of the episode is like, a man just died. Bill rips ass from the ceiling.
I
then
also
we-
like
so
them
good.
jumping up to hit Bill's ass.
Yeah,
while
they're
he's stuck
like a
in there.
pinata. Like, yeah.
Throwing the lid of the thing at him, like just trying to. Yeah, and then we cut immediately to the funeral, and this was my biggest question of the episode. The four guys literally just met this man, Chet
They're the
Elderson,
pallbearers.
and they're the pallbearers. Why are they I know that it's for comedic effect, but that's so funny. Like this guy had no one in his life.
Whole career
yeah.
as a fireman.
Yeah, none of the actual firemen or the other volunteer
Well, they're on
firemen.
strike.
Yeah, but
They're
like,
on
they
strike.
can't.
They can't go to the funeral.
Yeah, no, that's official business. They're on
That's
strike.
official business.
Well, Dale is not carrying the casket.
Dale is doing hover hands with the casket.
He said it's
Yeah.
bad luck to touch it.
Yeah, yeah. Truly,
And then hilarity ensues. They drop the casket and
They pants
fall.
the dead man.
this
fall
was
into
maybe
the
my
hole,
favorite
pantsing
moment
up.
in the episode.
Yeah.
Is the visual of them pulling the corpse out
And his pants coming off. Yes.
Yeah, the slow reveal, the gasps, highlight.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty the funeral and the Bill ripping ass. That was my favorite part of the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're in deep shit.
They're
They're in
back at the
trouble.
firehouse and they're fighting about it. Dale roasts Bill for eating pizza all the time. He's like, maybe that's why you're bald and your wife left you.
And Bill replies, "Hey, I'm burned," as a defense.
Maybe
And
that's
then
why.
they get a call.
They get a call.
They get an actual
Yes.
call.
Right.
Fire at Goober Smooches.
Great name
Uber
for a
smooches.
restaurant too.
Well,
Yeah.
and a little more foreshadowing, Dale plugs in the sign to remember Chet as just before the alarm goes off.
Yeah, Bill is cooking marshmallows on the stovetop. Boomhauer has his tanning lamp out. Bill plugs in
Yes.
the sign, and then they're called into action.
Yeah.
For a dumpster fire. They show
For-
up to
yeah.
Goober Smooches and it's just a dumpster fire.
The shot of them all running, and Hank has an axe. He's just like ready to go into action, and then the chief is just there putting out the fire with a fire extinguisher. He was just in the neighborhood.
He was getting a plaque. They're going to rename the
Oh,
firehouse.
yep.
Yeah.
And then they get another call.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cut
we
to
see
Yeah.
I was like,
all
someone
hands on
should
deck.
call Alanis Morissette because this is a bit ironic when the
Yeah.
firehouse burns down.
Wow.
Don't you
Boom, boom,
Wow.
boom. Now let me hear you say, way-ho!
That's a joke of the episode right there.
Dale goes to put the plaque on the pile of rubble and ashes.
Now here's I thought what was going to happen is they were going to get the call that the firehouse was on fire and that the striking firefighters had saved the fire hall because it's their fire hall.
Yeah,
I
that
thought
would have
that
been
was going to
better.
be the payoff of the episode. Instead, they just burned the fire hall down.
Yeah, that was
Completely destroyed.
second building that Hank has been involved in the destruction of this
Chet-
season.
And they
Chet calls him
referenced it
out
in
for
this
that
one.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, you're the guy who burned down the Megalomart.
Actually, that idiot's name was Buckley.
Yeah.
Tragic.
good.
But yeah,
I
firehouse
also
burns
like
down
when he
and that's
says,
the
"Where do you
commercial.
want us, Chief?" And he says, "Back in the grave with
Yeah.
Chet Elderson."
Back in the grave.
I wish you guys were actually dead.
So good.
And then Kevin, this is when it becomes Rashomon, the
Yes,
film that
commercial
you
break and-
prematurely kind of got excited about,
Yeah,
huh?
okay, man. Chill out.
You really didn't like that you did that. Kevin.
Yeah,
you
I
really
get
didn't
it.
like.
What's your deal? Go back to
Akira
the music
Kurosawa
box.
deserves your respect.
After
we've
this
always
commercial
said
break,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get
Uh,
some fun Rashomon style flashbacks here.
Yeah, we're getting
That's
everybody
tread
else's
lightly when
version of
throwing
the
that
story.
around. Just be careful.
No, that's really accurate. Nice
Yes,
job,
yeah, I
Brad.
did it properly.
So this is the highlight of the episode for me, these
Yes.
flashbacks,
Yeah,
Mhm.
this
especially
is
the,
the best part.
Boomhauer one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dale's version is first, and Dale is buff with really long flowing hair,
That's so funny.
and he's the hero of it, obviously.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, he's
he
the coolest
references Peggy pulling her groin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
that's-
meta reference to the
That
episode.
that's probably my biggest gripe with the episode is that how that
How
gets
Dale knew.
resolved, kind
Mhm.
of like
Yeah.
he says something about
Yeah.
how like he uses icy hot from Peggy
Yeah,
pulling
from-
her groin.
To
Yeah.
prank Boomhauer.
Yeah.
Weird time to reference that. How does
Yeah.
he know?
How did he
that-
know? Yeah.
It's almost like in some of the other flashbacks, they should have also paid off a connection to the Peggy groin thing, and maybe they cut it.
Yeah.
And because like it feels like they were maybe going to do more of a payoff on that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. To give the connection.
I like that even in their fantasies, they confess their own mistakes. Like he
Yes.
still drops the cigarette. They still
Yeah.
reveal how they fucked up, and
Yeah.
that Bill is even fatter and balder than in real
Yeah.
life
Yes.
in his
In
fantasy.
his own fantasy.
He's fully bald in his fantasy.
Yeah, he looks worse.
He
Yeah.
eats the pizza with his hands behind his back.
Just and slurps it up, dude.
He's doing that
Animation
in
of him
Dale's
eating
as
them.
well. Yeah.
Yes.
What the
Just
fuck?
eating with his hands behind his
That
back.
just was actually
Well,
what he-
right, you assume Dale is sort of making fun of him, but it's what he imagined too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He
of
sees
course the
worst in
payoff.
himself.
The thing I was talking about at the beginning of the episode to sort of circumcise my own foreshadowing of myself,
Yeah.
sort of
Cool.
be a moil of myself if I could.
Mhm.
This bris has bite.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good Canadian drink reference. Nice.
This is why I'm watching.
And traditionally, the circumcision would happen with the mouth of the rabbi. So actually,
Yeah, they use a
works.
little clamp on their chompers.
It's a little like they use those little like teeth that hop, those wind up teeth that hop.
No.
Anyway, the
Boomhauer.
Boomhauer. Yeah,
His
yeah, the
flashback.
Boomhauer. His flashback,
Everybody's
man.
everybody talks like Boomhauer in his, except he
Oh,
speaks normally.
yeah. Hearing him just deliver his lines straight is so fucking
And he
weird.
speaks
Yeah.
so
Hank,
slow.
you need to be an
Yeah.
adult.
And they had to get every other voice actor to do their best Boomhauer, which is like
Yeah.
pretty hard to imitate. So it's
Yeah.
actually really
And
impressive how well they all do
kind
it.
of crushed it. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good job. Yeah.
I did love that in Hanks, once we finally get Hanks, he imagines them all as kids.
They're all kids in the
It was
Yeah.
beginning.
very I thought that was very sweet.
Yeah,
They're
that was
living
a
their
sweet
boyhood
moment.
dreams.
And they're just ruining it by being the biggest fucking dumbasses on the planet.
hmm
For Hank, it was like a bonding experience with his friends.
Yeah.
And they were all
It's a-
so horrible to him.
It's a bit of a cheap out that Dale is like, I knew you would need all the oxygen, so
Yeah.
I like did like that's a little bit Hank's sort of touched by that, but it feels
Yeah.
a bit underbaked that kind of like resolution there.
Yeah,
I
that's all
agree.
it took for Hank to not get Dale put in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
Hank,
oh, you
Hank
looked
really
out for
saves
me?
Dale's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
he clears everyone's name. You know, he says like, I put out the cigarette, I turned off the oven, I turned off the
Yeah.
tanning lamp. But then he's like, I remember pulling out, I saw like a weird yellow light.
Yeah.
And that's when he remembers that the sign was plugged in. And instead of saying it was Dale, he blames it on a dead man.
Yeah, they
Yeah, a dead
blame
man who died days ago, right?
whose body they just disgraced in front of
Yeah,
his entire
yeah.
family.
Disgraced his body, and then Dale calls him a moron.
He
Yeah.
burnt down his own memorial fire hall.
Yeah.
What a moron,
Like-
may he rest in peace.
Literally
Yeah.
insult to injury, right?
Yeah.
Boomhauer calls out Dale though, and he's like, Dale,
Yeah.
disrespecting. He was like, Dale did it, but
Yeah.
the fire chief just can't understand Boomhauer. So
Like, well,
That
yeah.
that paired with just recently seeing how like Boomhauer, I guess, hears everyone else and hears himself to get like the payoff of him not being understood.
Was
W-
it nice?
Yeah, I feel like
That's a
that
good way
was
to
the
say it.
payoff of
that's
Yeah.
also
that
the
episode.
second time we've seen Boomhauer be a snitch on his friends, though.
Hmm.
Well,
In,
he is a cop, right?
Yeah, I think in the very end of this season, it is revealed that he's a highway patrolman or
No, I
something
think
like
it's
that.
the
wow.
State
series
trooper.
finale.
Yeah,
The like very last episode, they reveal that he was
Yeah.
like a cop and he's on like workers' comp,
he's on leave. Yeah.
Whoa.
and that's why
He's
he never
been
works.
Keeping tabs on everyone.
So
Yeah.
he's kind of a snitch,
Yeah.
but it doesn't
and a
work.
scab.
Yeah, they're all scabs.
Crazy to be a cop and
But
then
yeah,
go
like-
fucking scab on the firefighters.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
very
what the
very
fuck?
weird at the end that there's no reference to the strike or sort of they go to become plumbers, right? So they can
Yeah.
make more.
Yeah.
So they
Like,
can
back to
get
the
their-
Three
Seemed like
Stooges
go-
of it all.
Yeah, go union bust some more, I think. Is what
Yeah.
Yeah, the
right.
plumbers union's actually on strike, boys. Shall
Uh,
we?
Hey, what do a cop and a firefighter have in common?
All right,
don't
let's
know.
hear it.
They
Yeah.
both wanted to be firefighters when they grew up.
I'm gonna
That's
cut
good.
that, I think.
That's a fun joke. That's a fun joke to tell police.
Don't disrespect the boys in blue.
We talked a lot about the thin blue line earlier, and I think you
Yeah.
understand where we all stand.
We're actually a very pro cop podcast.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a nice post-credit scene though, and this is where we get the wrap up of Peggy
Right.
hurting herself. The post-credit is like a Peggy workout montage,
Mhm.
which I really liked. And then in the end, she's in the kitchen and she's gonna fireman lift Bobby, and she's gonna press him up over her head.
I missed this.
And
Yeah,
then
me
she's
too.
Oh,
I
just
think
yeah.
the streaming service cut it off.
He
Uh,
holds him up and then slams him
straight
down
up drops
on
him. Yeah.
Breaks his back.
A la Batman and Bane.
Yeah.
And then she throws down the people's elbow. on her.
Yeah. So Peggy redeems herself in the post-credit. If you guys didn't see it.
Oh, that's sick.
You love
Yeah.
to hear it. You guys want to step right out into the alley and wrap
Let's
this
do it.
shit up
Let's
here?
wrap it up.
Do it.
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
All right, you guys know what it is. We're stepping it out into the alley to give this episode a rating out of 6 Alamo beers. We talked about it a lot. There were some ups, there were some downs. Where are you guys feeling, rating wise?
I definitely wanted more B plot overall. I think that's one of the things that's knocking it
Yeah.
for me. Um, and then it was kind of simple. I mean, like you knew they were doing Three Stooges and it's Three Stooges the whole time. And I think they did a good job with it. So I think I'm gonna call this a 4.5.
I think the beauty of the episode a little bit is how simple it is. Especially with I can't remove the context of the last episode being so incredibly heavy and sad. So it was a nice little palate cleanser to just get some dumb buffoonery. I feel like a lot of the opportunity for B plot has been done before as a B plot too. Like you could have had Luann trying to become a firefighter and Hank thinking that she's not capable of doing it, but they did that with the whole him being the propane salesman. I'm just not
Hell
going to
yeah.
acknowledge what's
Why
happening
is
here.
this?
in the
Kevin is
other
taking his
version.
We're in the
clothes
alley.
off.
We're in the alley now, boys.
Again, not a video podcast. This is just
Yeah.
for Brad and Chris.
Not even
This is-
recording.
We'll put it on the
Uh,
Patreon.
I think I'm with you there, Chris. I'm going to do a 4.5 as well. Let's go to
So-
Thomas.
Yeah, because I know Kevin's got the hottest take, and also I don't want to have him sort of be rewarded for this behavior.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little below you guys. You know, the thing I feel is actually really missing from this episode, and one of my favorite parts of King of the Hill, is Hank's kind of stick in the mud coming back to bite him. He's the most professional firefighter the whole episode, and he never really gets comeuppance for that. And I feel like there's some great humor with Hank's character in other episodes where, because he's so rigid about things, like maybe their buffoonery is what saves the day, and because he follows the book too closely, he fucks up or something like that.
Yeah.
I sort of was waiting for there to be a Hank payoff. Instead, he kind of just sticks up for his friends at the end. And I don't know. I liked it, but I felt like the usual sort of social jokes of like these guys doing this job for this city were minimized because it was all slapstick, which was funny and good. Rashomon stuff, great. But
At the end,
yeah, at the end. And the strike, I just am like, there's funny stuff for like guys in Texas being scabs, and they didn't really explore that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go maybe a solid 4.
Respectable. Do you
Kevin
want to
Snibbles?
explain what the fuck is going on, Kevin?
Oh, I wanted you told me to loosen up my collar to be sort of as relaxed as possible.
I don't know that we did that.
You said loosen your tie. That seems to be the one thing remaining on
collar.
your
So I thought,
person.
why not get
Kevin's
as
dressed like
relaxed?
Donkey Kong right
Why
now.
not get as relaxed as possible?
How many bananas are you giving this one?
Yeah.
I thought, why not get as relaxed as possible and judge the episode from a place of vulnerability. And I think that, I came in judgy, as you all know. At the beginning, I said I didn't like it very much. I think I was coming in with like a 2. I was coming in with like a 2, pretty harsh.
Wow.
And there were some, immediately as we got into talking about the episode, I felt inclined to start to raise my rating because I was, talking about the moments that I had celebrated that I thought were great. The Boomhauer flashback was amazing. Some of those jokes were very, very funny. Some really great one-liners here and there. And I think taking off the layers, revealing the mask, smoke or no smoke, I think that this King of the Hill episode gets 4 out of 6.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice. We brought him up with
Awesome.
6 points.
Kind of all, pretty similar
1
range.
point for each of his nips.
Yeah.
And
You love to hear it.
If one quote that we didn't mention that came to mind when Kevin took his clothes off is Hank saying, "Son, you're about to get very, very wet."
Yes. I
sort
wrote that
of,
one down.
It's really good.
And we've all
And
heard
we
that
all
from our
are.
fathers.
Yeah. And we are all wet right now. Let's
All
crown
washed up.
our kings of the episode.
God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby,
Real
God
quick,
dang it, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, God dang it, Bobby, 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 Bobby.
We got to crown an MVP.
Yeah.
We need a king of this hill, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling to think
Cold in the studio.
who I.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say I'm gonna pick Bill
Nipples are
Dauterive.
getting all-
Bill.
I think Bill because he needs it the most. After that last episode, oh my God, he hit rock bottom. Let's
Yeah.
give Bill a little W. He had some funny moments. I really liked his version of the story. I liked him getting burned with the Frito pie. I liked him playing ping pong with the broken ball and all of that
Yep.
stuff.
That was.
I'm
good.
also taking
yeah.
Bill. I'm also taking
Wow.
Bill. I love that he kind of I love anytime Bill sort of stands up to Hank and like pushes back on Hank and he breaks his glasses, but
Yeah,
then
that scene was
immediately
funny.
runs and
Hank ran
honestly,
into a wall because he didn't have his glasses. Like you couldn't see a fucking wall.
the fart sound at the
Yeah.
mention of the man dying was just it was too good. They
was
got
a
up to his ass
satisfying
hanging
fart.
out of the ceiling. So yeah, I'm taking Bill too because he shined and he did need it.
Where are you at, Kevin?
I think I'm gonna divert and I'm gonna go with Boomhauer. If we didn't have Boomhauer, I wouldn't have had the moment that genuinely watching this. I haven't seen this episode before. There are certain episodes I've watched in the past that like they remembered, they were in rotation. This one was fresh, and being able to have that itch scratched Rashomon style, sort of getting the Rashomon wraparound is what I like to call it.
Reach around, I think.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting. That's fucking disgusting that you would call it the
Come on our
Rashomon
show.
reach around. What is wrong with you? Fucking hell.
Three different people
disrespect him.
describing a hand job.
Very differently. How did Kevin hurt his neck? He got the Rashomon reach around.
Yeah, he got a rash. Oh man.
There
A
it is.
rash around.
These are
Man.
just. I keep thinking you guys are just mispronouncing my last name.
Kevin Rashomon.
Rash around.
But yeah, no, it's got to be Boomhauer. For me.
Boomhauer is good. I think
good.
I think for me, I am also going to divert. And generally, when I can't when I don't have a distinct front runner, I'll just pick whoever had the line that gave me the most little bit of a chuckle. And I
Yeah.
really loved Bobby seeing the spoons and assuming that the potatoes were going to be mashed.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Bob.
Bobby's good, yeah.
He had,
takes
like,
so
2
much
lines.
abuse in the episode too.
Yeah. We also
Yeah.
see Bobby in this like playing and participating in football
Yeah.
actively. Like he's the center,
He's
he's
getting out
covered
there.
in mud, and like all the other times the joke is like Bobby is unathletic, doesn't like sports, doesn't play
Sure,
sports, and
yeah.
like we just get a throwaway scene of him like engaging.
Great
Yeah,
Bobby
he-
episode.
He gets to do the stopwatch bit too, which is a good one in the episode.
That was yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bobby's
Bob.
shining.
Bob all the way.
Robert.
Pamela Adlon got like a 5-minute recording day for this episode and killed it. Just like
And
3 lines.
and little did she know, like 30 years later, she would be crowned king of the hill.
Yeah.
You, you American guys, can you clarify something for me? So when I was looking at the Family Guy episode that came out at the same time as this, I also watched the Simpsons episode that came out this week, which was it was called Sunday Cruddy Sunday. It's the one where Homer gets a bunch of guys to take a bus to the Super Bowl, and it's a scam. And Dolly Parton's in it. But both the Family Guy episode and the Simpsons episode were based around the Super Bowl. And they like why it's in January. This is January 16th. Is that when I thought the Super Bowl was in like
February?
March.
That's February.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's
around
in-
that time of
Yeah,
year.
okay.
Coming up, yeah.
I just don't
Is
know
the
when the
season?
Super Bowl is. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay. Yeah. I
clarify.
Kevin,
I only
Kevin's
know
from
about it.
Winnipeg, where that would be unplayably cold that time of year.
Oh heavens, yes, yeah. No, we don't foot.
Oh
yeah,
heavens.
football. Oh heavens to Betsy.
Heavens.
How do you think the Bombers are so blue?
Oh. Yeah, that's a niche reference, bud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris, that you can
Yo.
look it up later. That'll do it for this here segment.
This year.
And that'll do it for this episode.
Mm.
Thanks for coming back on, guys. Hope
Thanks
it
for
wasn't
having us.
hope it
Yes,
wasn't too
very
rusty for you, but
It was the right amount of rust.
yeah, I feel like
Rusty
you helped
Shackelford.
us. You helped us get back into the swing of it. My hymen grew back, and you helped me pop it again.
I have to say, this level
Little
of
callback.
crassness on a podcast is disgusting.
Frankly,
You just got nude.
You got
4 minutes
naked
ago.
and told us that
My
you
dick's been out the whole time.
You
So
you got
I didn't
road
just
head.
get nude, okay?
with your Rode microphone, you got road head.
Yeah.
During that's what it's called when you get a blowjob during a podcast while
Yeah,
speaking into
you're
a
using a
Rode
Rode
microphone.
also crudeness. We come on your show and I make you guys draft which cartoon characters you want to have sex with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brad's
Picking up
draft
with my
which
political aspirations.
diseases. and
Yeah,
kinks.
obviously check
Yeah.
out Oops All segments.
Yeah.
Yes, please
anything
do.
else
It's
you
very
guys
fun.
want to shout out to our modest amount of nephews?
Yeah, I mean, if you're into D&D podcasts, Thomas and I also have a Let's Play D&D show called What We Do in the Basement. It's been running for 80 plus episodes. It's a good time. It's all one big story. I don't think any. I mean, you might have. You probably have some nephews in Chicago. I don't know if you have any in Winnipeg, but
Well, he's in
and
the
I-
Vatican now, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had
oh,
the
the
one.
one. Yeah,
Topical,
yeah,
Pope Leo.
yeah,
We're back.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to plug any live shows, but hey, if you like me, follow me on Instagram, and you
Yeah.
can check out stuff I'm doing. Thomas
Likewise.
Toll's
Yeah.
fake account.
It's linked
Kevin
in
Rand.
there. Well, any closing words, Chris, for the people?
BAB, B bye.
Thank you, bye.
I want-
Thank you, bye.
I want to learn it. I want to learn it.
Anywho, anywho,
Love Tesla.
Love Tesla.
Oh God, the tie's off.
Oh, look at that neck.
Oh my God.
You don't have to do so much. You can just enjoy. It's over.
This one's getting flagged.
Hill Kings Podcast.
Oof.
Now you
Oof.
can't mark this was made for kids.